Boys and girls, we are starting a brand new series this week called The Dreamer. How many of y'all know who the dreamer was in the Bible? Give you a hint, y'all just learned a little bit about him. His name is Joseph. Yes, y'all got it in the back. Y'all knew it. Y'all knew it. Let me ask you something. How many of y'all know what this is? With your mask on, I can hear you. It's a book. It's specifically a story. Man, Brojo is winning tonight. Good job, Brojo. It is a book. How many of y'all have ever read a book? Big people too. How many of y'all have ever read a book? Let me ask you this. How many of y'all ever go to the back of the book, skim the last chapter, and then start? Fail. God, what a jerk. Man, are you serious? Don't read books. How many of y'all do that? Only one. If you really do that, leave your hand down. Like, come on. So some of y'all ruin books, but it's fine. How many of y'all know that when you skim to the last part of the book, it's easy to find the what? The clues. Yeah, the end, the plan, the thing that finally comes to fruition, right? Here's the thing. Joseph saw the end of his book. Joseph was given a dream of his end plan, the thing that God had for him that he said, this is what it's going to look like. But the thing that Joseph didn't realize is that there is a process to the end result. How many of y'all have ever read a book? Y'all know that the first 3, 4, 5, 6 chapters is full of what? Rainbows and butterflies. No, it's full of conflict, highs, lows, controversy, things that don't go as planned. And all of this stuff starts billowing to make this book really good. A good book has a lot of conflict or a lot of things that leave you kind of on the edge of the seat, or a cliffhanger, something that makes you want to keep reading. Well, Joseph's life is a lot like this. His life was very different than what we would even think. How many of y'all have ever been tried to be killed by your brothers? I mean, actually I have, but in a different way. Like, it was just like wrestling and stuff. Like, my brothers were vicious growing up, but they've never sought to actually harm me in a meaningful way. And the thing about Joseph is that he knew he had a plan, that God had a plan for his life, but it didn't look the way he thought it would. Does that sound familiar? That we sometimes have plans for our life, adults too, that we have something sought out that we've thought, this is where I'm going, this is what I'll be doing, this is how I'm gonna do it, this is where I'm gonna, or what I'm gonna do to get there, and something along the way changes the course of the plan. It changes the course of the plan, but let me ask you this, does it change the end result? I don't know. We're going to have to find out. The next couple of weeks, we are going to be talking about Joseph and the plan that God had for him and how it didn't look good. Where we leave off today is his brothers just threw him into a pit, got him out, and then sold him into slavery. Do you want that story to end there? No, I wouldn't either, because Joseph probably didn't either. Joseph lived a life of great trials, but at the end he said, I know that God has given me this end plan, this thing that at the very end, that it doesn't make sense right now. And there might be some of you right now that say, I might actually relate to Joseph because I'm kind of in some pits. There might be some things going on in your life right now that you feel in the depths of pits, in the things that don't look good for you, that you say, hey, wait, God, there's an end plan that you showed me and you promised me, and this is not it. But what if God can meet you where you are in the middle of that pit, or in the middle of that controversy, or in the middle of those unknowns, and say, hey, just wait. Just follow me. Just keep going. Keep doing what I told you to do. And we're going to find out over the next 3 weeks how Joseph persevered through some of the worst things that could ever been dealt to him. Because guess what, boys and girls, moms and dads, we're going to have some pits. We're going to have some unknowns, and we're going to have some things that don't really look like the plan that we had in our mind all along. But when we remember that God is bigger than our pits, generally, we can find the good in the things that are going on around us, huh? Say, God is always with me, even in the pits.